Welcome back again to Emerald Meadows, and today we're going to be talking about how to design simple objects using a product called Tinkercad. We have our printer all set up, we've got our little poop tray, and we've been playing with some toys, and now we want to start creating products for the home that are more functional. I do have a product that I print out a lot on my Prusa printer. And we'll talk about that. The Prusa is a different class of printer, but I still use Tinkercad for that as well. Now I use Tinkercad for my basic modeling. It's free, it's up on the web. You don't need to download any software to just make basic tools. And I'm just going to introduce you to the look and feel of the product and how you can get started by modeling some simple designs. It really is quite easy to use. And again, hopefully for the whole family, you're going to introduce them to doing or using the computer for doing computer assisted design or CAD. And I think that's something that's going to be important for everybody to use in the future. I found that many times I have to make do with off-the-shelf products. Some of them are just ugly and clunky and just don't work. I find sometimes I can design better products on my own and print them out on my printer. So for the rest of today's video, we're actually going to start looking at Tinkercad, and you'll see how I will design some products.
You should have opened up or created an account with Tinkercad and created your first 3D object, and you should have a screen similar to this. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import a file. Normally you'll find something that's close to what you want to make. I mean, sometimes I do create things right from scratch, but many times I'm already using an object that someone else has created. And of course, I'll update my modification to it. And so this is what I'm looking for, a pot holder, but I need to add a long bar to the back so it mounts properly in my cabinet. So in order to do that, I'm going to bring over a square, and I'm going to make it about 5 by 5 in size. Let's see here, 5. Make it a little bit higher maybe, and then make it 5 by 5. So now I have this rectangle, and I want to put a little bit of an angle on the back. I think it's called a chamfer, so it sits properly against the cabinet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break open this, bring over this triangle, and I'm going to make it a hole by just clicking on the hole function. And I'm going to put a bit of an angle on here. What's the exact angle? I don't know. I'm just guessing. But it's going to do the job for what I want. Okay, and maybe a bit too of an angle. Bring it up here like that. So now I have my hole right over top of my block like that. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to highlight both, and I'm going to group them together, and that's going to give me, it's going to take a little cut out of my block so it will sit nicely against my cabinet. Now what I'm going to do is, like I said, I want it 245 millimeters long, and that gives me the right length. Now I just simply bring over the two objects, bring them together, and I want to make sure that they are they're together, they're attached. There's no space between the two objects, okay, which looks pretty good to me. And now I'm going to highlight both of these objects. I'm going to align them with this tool so that they're centered, and I'm going to group them together. We are now done. All I have to do now is I have to export this project, and I'm going to export it in STL format, and I'm going to save it on my computer. Now I can open it up in the slicer and print it.
Thank you very much for joining this video today, and remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate you all watching these videos. Please subscribe, and the more you subscribe, the more likely I am to do some more videos. Again, I'm more interested in fun for the whole family and getting everybody engaged. It wasn't possible before, but I do believe with this product, I think the whole family can get involved in this 3D printing world. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time at Emerald Meadows. Bye-bye for now.